Welcome back. Today we're digging into the latest crypto outlook from Vantage Plus. This one's dated October 21st, 2025. Our mission today really is to figure out if this market chop we're seeing is just a pause, catching its breath after the run-up, or if it's signaling something, well, deeper, a correction.
Yeah, and the analysis flags that concern right up front. It's
Yeah.
talking about a potential correction in the making.
Okay.
What really stands out, I think, is this divergence. The NASDAQ, which crypto often follows, right? It's actually resumed its push higher. Strong momentum there.
Right.
But the crypto market, the general trend feels negative. Tokens just don't look ready to make a run.
That's the contradiction, isn't it? Why are they disconnected right now? We see XRP and Solana maybe holding losses back a bit, which could suggest a pause. But the overall mood is still bearish. So what's the data telling us about why?
Well, fundamentally, despite those positive signals from equities, the crypto space just isn't finding that buying momentum. Tokens are stalling. Take Bitcoin, for example.
Yeah.
The leader. It's currently trading around $107,142.
Okay, so it is holding above that big psychological number, $100,000. That feels important, sentiment-wise. But the report notes the monthly candlestick looks pretty bearish. What's that pattern actually showing us?
That pattern is, it's basically a warning flare. It suggests sellers really dominated the month, erasing a lot of the earlier gains. Strategically, what's happening is the market's testing its core uptrend. Right now, the line in the sand, the key battleground, is around $103,000.
Okay.
That level represents the last sort of consolidation zone. If we break firmly below that, it would pretty much confirm a correction is really taking hold. For buyers to get confident again, for momentum to return, we need to see price push and hold above that $118,000 resistance level. Until then, caution is advised. Wait for the trend to reassert itself.
Makes sense. If Bitcoin's looking a bit uncertain, let's check on Ethereum. Especially since it slipped below that key $4,000 mark, it's trading just under $3,915 now.
Yeah, breaking $4,000 wasn't great. Psychologically significant. The charts show momentum just sort of evaporated after testing that level. But critically, it is still holding above the $3,750 support zone for now. That's key.
Okay, so that's the level to watch.
Absolutely. If $3,750 gives way, the next likely stop is down towards the $3,200 area. That's where the 50-day moving average sits. And, for listeners, that 50 MA, that's often seen as that midterm trend health indicator. A solid break below that. Well, it suggests you need to factor in potentially larger losses.
Got it. All right, let's shift to XRP. Trading around $2.3551. It bounced after that flash crash, but now it seems stuck, just sideways. The report did mention it, and Solana contained losses better than some others. Is that maybe a hint of strength or just delaying the inevitable?
It's a mixed signal. For XRP to really show some bullish intent, it absolutely needs to break above the $3 level. That's the big psychological hurdle. Right now, it's sitting basically right on its 50 moving average. That's the immediate support zone.
So another one testing that key MA.
Exactly. If it can't get any lift, any momentum from this level, then the technical setup points towards a potential fallback towards the $2 mark. That's the risk.
Okay. But then there's Solana. SOL is at $187.04. Its correction seems more limited, like you said. Is it maybe pushing back against the trend?
It does seem to be. What's interesting with SOL is that it tested its 50 moving average.
Yeah.
But unlike the others, it's now actively moving away from that zone upwards.
Okay.
That suggests some underlying strength, maybe some buyer conviction that's lacking elsewhere. If it can stay above $175, that upward momentum should continue. To really confirm a strong positive trend, you'd want to see it break above $220. But its resilience here is definitely notable, even if the broader market picture remains weak. It's sort of the exception proving the rule right now.
So pulling this all together, the big takeaway for you listening seems to be about managing risk. We're seeing Bitcoin, ETH, XRP all hovering around or testing these crucial 50 moving average support levels. Like the report suggests, this probably isn't the time for, FOMO buying. It feels more like a necessary pause, maybe driven by that strange split from U.S. equities.
Right. And that leads to, I think, a really interesting final thought for you to consider. Given this divergence, where the usual fundamental driver of the NASDAQ rally isn't lifting crypto, what does it tell you that traders across the board seem to be relying so heavily on these very specific, common technical levels, like the 50 MA on almost every major coin? Is the market just technically driven right now, waiting for the next level to break? Or is it holding its breath, waiting for some other fundamental reason to finally kick in? Something to think about.